bulky frontliner. If anyone gets close to you, you're threatening a fair bit of CC. So, you know, and as well, right, we have the LeBlanc Lee Sin, right? That's your early game. That's your early game priority and setup. You lean that towards the bot side, you get Betty ahead. You have the front line, you have the scaling from the Jinx and the Ornn, the front line from the Ornn, scaling from them both. I feel like
Start off with good news for AL. Xiaohao back towards his normal rigmarole down towards the bot lane, and iBoy goes across the other way, but he's doomed himself. And again, for the third time, it feels like his first blood for AL Yuyanja, barely making it out alive, but so is the rest.
Right, but they burn all those combat summoners. Ignite, exhaust, and cleanse all down.
Forge playing up and gets prisoned, gets rooted. Forge in some trouble here, and he dies. Response from Leyen and in the mid lane.
That's a great play to make, right? You burn Forge's flash, you put some pressure down on him, and we said, what do you want to see? You want to see this mid jungle?
Oh, they're going on that. Zenith play connects, and Leyen is dead. Oh my God, Xiaohao with the moves.
And Chocho delivering, right? I wanted to see this early pressure around the mid lane. And he getting chunked out.
Rallying projectile on the back end of it, doing some work on Betty, but the rest of AL are like, you cannot do that against our AD. He'll commit the TP from Strive, but iBoy still in some trouble here, and it's the 3v3, but iBoy in some serious trouble. Xiaohao gets his second kill of the game. Strive sticking in it, has the AoE, he's moving forward, that's one already. Can they pick up a second? Yuyanja's here as the support. Xiaohao is almost dead. He doesn't die just yet. Chocho is there to stop them. Is he gonna die too? He misses. Oh, Strive gets the kill with the auto attack.
And this is disaster. Look at the size of that wave. Betty will get there in time to get some of it, but Strive is now 3-0. He's feeling strong, and he's starting to move that pressure around. This could be pivotal for RA.
Tempo plays.
In the vicinity.
Tempo gaming. The Ornn Horn called. Is it going to be enough? It's not in time. The reactivation is not there, and RA get one kill on the top side. Forge still here, though. He's in some trouble himself, though. He needs to be really careful. It's still 3 members strong from RA. He's got some fluid movements. The Realm Warp going to come out, bring Strive to the fight. The prison not going to connect.
But still, they get the dive, get the refire on his ultimate. But this is just excellent play from RA and showing what happens when this Rise gets ahead.
He play in the mid lane. iBoy just caught by the double chain there. Actually, we didn't get to see that one. So nice. See the focus be for both these teams. Well, you know Strive is a carry potential now. You know that if you continue to give Rise resources, he can carry the game for you in this kind of situation. Leyen needs to not get caught out, though. The double CC is going to connect. This is 2 tanky bodies, and Kiana is just dead.
Yeah, Leyen definitely got to play the game right. This is kind of something we talked about. Oh, wait, what?
Chocho's like, oh, I can't believe I connected that one.
Taking the journey with them. This is kind of something. Oh, actually seen some more
action. They had the ward. The supreme display of talent misses, but they have been caught. And that's a big Ornn Horn onto the side, though. Leyen's already dead. They get the trade back on the Forge. It's a 1-for-1, and it is right there with the chaos of game 2.
Try and get more. He got it in time. Thankfully, right? It's just going to be 2 plates mid, which is, if you're going to throw down and get 2 plates anywhere, mid is definitely the best option. But should be a decent amount of gold. Now, they will try and stop it here.
Oh,
if they can. They might actually be able to, right?
Yeah, they might actually. That's the worry of.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, unfortunate. And that's the worry of. Go there.
Oh, that was the wrong way.
Supreme display of talent gets a double knock, though. Solar Layer doesn't connect. Look at the CC chain from Chocho. Oh, feels so bad for Leyen.
Yeah, I mean, you see Leyen doing his best to try and peel for his mid laner, ends up dying in return.
In the front line here, RA a little bit split on this. They got to be careful for iBoy on the side. Cube locked down early. There's the Ornn Horn, not activated for the second time in the game, but Cube is dead. Lightning crashes, and you've got to have all eyes on iBoy. He's got the AoE, he's got the damage, but there goes Xiaohao. He's in and out just like lightning, and we'll see if they can get it. Betty in the pit, needs to get away, has the flash. There you go. AL out of there, but Leyen looking for it. He has the supreme display of talent, and you're walking into the jungle ripe for the picking, but it's not going to come to fruition.
AL get what they want. They get the Herald, they get out, they even get
and he's also 4-0. But they are the centerpieces right now as Forge TPs to bot lane, maybe just to his death. He takes the bait and will not have the distortion any longer. Actually,
Oh, that was
RA is the one that gets baited. Forge now getting the final chapter used on him. They have everybody coming down here, but the TP from AL is here. And now it's Forge that dies on the return. Horn coming through, but activated this time around. Realm Warp there, but it's just the bait. Lightning crashes from iBoy. Solar Flare connects onto 2 and shuts down the advance from RA for the moment. Flash comes out from ZDZ, and AL are out.
Yeah, I mean, they...
Herald number 2 used by Betty in the mid lane, and that's a perfect distraction. RA need to respond to that, but they don't want to give over the dragon. And they turn onto the dragon itself. This is their decision. They will secure that objective, but it's a tower going down in favor of AL.
Yeah, and there's only second dragon. It's not like a huge concern for side of AL. They decided to prioritize that mid lane tower. Herald is quite low. We'll see if they can get a second charge in. And I think actually they just should be able to the back of this.
And there you go. Charges there, but the fight continues. Final chapter utilized by Yuyanja. He wants to go forward. Got to be careful to re-engage now as you've used a lot of your tools. And it is AL.
Until later on. The resistance is nice, but not exactly game-changing. I think the thing for me, though, is this feels like a refeat.
But it's the other side. It's different, all right? Forge. He's gonna have to use the double distortion. Oh, he goes back. He's got he's got Xiaohao here. Oh no! Xiaohao comes clean with the 5-0 there on Lien's death.
Forge was ready this time.
Hit.
If Lian gets a big ult here, it could be massive. He's gonna get found out. Xiaohao.
Does AL moving in now?
To run through the turret.
Xiaohao goes over the wall with the blast cone there. Cube flashed on by Forge. There's the Horn. They want to catch him out, but the Horn not able to activate it again. ZDC not finding it. There you go. The final chapter. Solar Flare back out. A lot of ultimates used. Cube in the middle of everybody. Lightning crashes, and iBoy's looking scary. But AL need to focus on Betty. They need to survive this jinx. It's looking like everyone's going to call it quits. Dragon goes to RA. Beautifully fought.
Yeah, messy fight from AL. But on top of that, it's also just where RA are really spiking, right? The Renekton,
Betty's going to get excited here.
Very bulky.
Their TP. They want this fight. They want to chain this off of the objective take by RA, but RA are too quick to pull away.
Yeah, it would be a bit ambitious to fly in on that one, especially when there's the potential for Lian.
Coming out of RA. Smoothly decided on there, but now Lien walks into it. Lien, he gets out by a smidgen of health, and does he know? Betty with a snipe.
And that's enough. That's right. We go Baron, right? We have an Ornn who's tanky, has great engage. If they approach, you can potentially threaten it, especially the Rise, who has no flash. They're looking. They can't just burn it down. Remember, no smite for RA. It should be guaranteed.
Strive in the pit. It's like a fish in a barrel here situation. Strive has a ton of damage. The Horn back. They've gotten one. Baron goes over to AL, but can they get out alive? Big Gore Drinker from Cube, and they're turning it though. It's beautiful from AL as they actually force iBoy's flash and cleanse out. He's still quick though. He can go over the wall. The Ultra Shock laser slows them down. They need to turn this. They cannot get away from this. ZDZ gets the shutdowns, but it's not. He is dead, and iBoy's still looking for it. Strive walks into the Flame Chompers, and that stops everything in their tracks.
Okay, you take that, right? You got the Baron, you traded evenly overall in the kills. You take that situation, but that was scary. Credit to Xiaohao with the
Forge.
kill. Oh,
Forge. He can't get him. Yuyanja now caught out. Yuyanja left out again, just like in game 2. Oh, another snipe! What is happening?
Downtown. Betty finds the ult. Oh, beautiful. Look at Betty. Look at
his laugh.
Look how happy. Yeah, remember, Ornament has been completed for Betty, so pretty strong. Doesn't quite have that affinity edge yet, but doing a lot more damage.
Yeah, Strive. Strive, yeah, you built all that tankiness. Well, where is it, buddy? Because AL say no way, Jose, and they're gonna shut the door on RA here. They are snowballing into infinity, and look at the fishbones damage. Your lightning might be crashing, but your dreams are being dashed, and that's a huge ace from AL. The series dusted, a quadra kill for Betty, and AL are absolute legend.
Huge there for Betty on the Jinx once again. I was saying 4 items, only needed the 3. Started to absolutely shred. And after a long series, a close game 2 that they could have taken, Betty will close it out with 3 games on Jinx and 3 hard carry performances.
What a performance from anyone's legend, coming out with 2 dubs on the weekend, Friday's back-to-back series, and then now going the distance for RA against RA and coming out on top. Xiaohao with an incredible performance in this last game. The guy is hard carrying. You've got to keep him on your radar here.
Absolutely. I mean, he
look at the smiles.
Right?
Look at the smiles.
I mean, they're happy. They should be. This is a big series to win. They're gaining some